So today I turned to Sarah Payne, AI and UX conversation designer at NeuraFlash, to learn about the conversational flow. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. So can you tell me about the conversational flow?
Definitely. So with conversational flows, with a lot of the platforms like say Dialogflow, Einstein bots with Salesforce, or even like Narratory, they're not necessarily like visual builders. So it can be really difficult to understand or visualize even how your flows are going to come together when you're building in one of these builders that don't have a visual aspect to it. So it's really helpful in a lot of ways to draw out your conversational flow in a document like Lucidchart, Figma, any kind of tool, just so you have like a visual representation. And then from there, you will have these flows that really kind of come to life. For example, like you have a bot greeting and you need to be able to see what that flow looks like. You can see what the greeting looks like, and then the menu that is presented to the user that branches off into all these additional conversational flows for the different use cases that you need in your bot. Is that what you had in mind?
Yeah, so it means it's the flow of the conversation. Like it's a visual way to see your bot's conversation.
Yeah, definitely. Exactly. So it's a good way to get a visual representation. Like I'm a very visual person. So working in something like Dialogflow, it can be very hard for your mind to kind of piece it together. Mm-hmm. So getting the conversational flow actually mapped out is a really great starting point before you start deep diving into an actual bot builder and trying to build out your flows without kind of seeing how it all maps.
So you would recommend creating the flow first and then going and starting building your bot?
Yeah, definitely. And that way too, it'll help you like locate any gaps that you might not have considered. It helps you think of, you know, a lot of times we're thinking about the happy path of what a conversation will go down. But when you start mapping it out, you can actually see, okay, maybe there's this path that I didn't consider where the user gets stuck and I need to consider how to handle that. And also like in what I do where I work at NeuraFlash, like we also have to build in a lot of logic that works with different systems, whether we're doing API calls. And so we have to factor in logic for that you don't really get a visual representation of, or might not consider if you're just working in a bot builder first without kind of mapping out what you need from a bigger picture.
Okay, so the process should always be to first create the conversational flow, or are there any like cases where you would say, no, it's you can go directly to the builder?
I am such a person that enjoys like structure and having a plan that I really can't see doing it any other way. Okay. You know, I think having it like drawn out and having a map of what you're going to be building is really important before actually like getting into a builder.
Perfect. Amazing. So it's the visual representation of your conversation.
Exactly. Yep.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for explaining. And guys, if you have any questions, you can reach out to Sarah or to me, or send them out to the world. We'll find them. Maybe. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Bye.
Bye.